Dr. Kriss, we live in a disturbed and distracted world today. The attention span of common man continue to drop year by year. Majority of the people we come across, they find it difficult to even to cope up with their 8 to 5 jobs. On contrary, living in the same world, you manage to become a multi-domain expert. Um from a media personality to an environmental specialist to a lawyer to an engineer, you're an author as well. Who's pen 84 books and on mission of writing 4 more books.
Yeah.
How you manage to do all this, Dr.
Uh,
Kriss?
One thing, we all have the same amount of time, be it Einstein, be it Tagore, be it anyone for that matter, we all have 24 hours. It's how we use it and how we feel about it. If we start thinking that I don't have time, you're taking that time also to think and losing that time. You better not think like that, and you just see that, yeah, I need to do this. Let's say we talk about the books. If you spend 15 minutes a day, you can write 1 page, and in 1 year you will complete 365 pages, which is more than enough for one book. Because anything above, say, 24 pages is no longer a pamphlet or a booklet. Then it starts becoming a book. So, say 100 pages even, which means you can write 3 books a year.
Okay.
Let's say keep it to a minimum of 1 book a year, and between the age of 20 and 60, any person can write 60 books. Sorry, 40 books, 20 to 60. But are we writing it? That's the question. Don't we have 15 minutes a day? We have, but we don't put a thought to it. Now, what to write? That question. Every day we are seeing new things. Every day we are experiencing new things. This could be a lesson for somebody else. So what you're scribing down or writing down on a page is actually a lesson for somebody else. So that thought can make you write 40 books at least in a lifetime. Now, we are talking about still 23 and a half hours, even if I say half an hour for that writing. And I spend 4 hours sleeping. That rejuvenates my body.
Okay.
So I have about 19 and a half hours more. Then I have, say, my travel, my food. Again, give it up another 4 hours, let me take it off. Still, I have 15 hours.
Okay.
Now, if we take, say, 5 hours, we effectively work in an office. I can still follow 3 different professions. So even if you look at 6 hours, then 18 hours you have, which means 3 professions is possible. You better not think that it is going to be difficult. That's all. It's just a thought.
Okay.
Other than that, it's fine.
Okay. So it's a fight against your thoughts, basically.
Yeah. During a particular training
Negative
session, one of the there was a little girl who said, when I talked about this 15 minutes a day and people writing 40 books, so she immediately asked, how much did you write? So that time I was on my 15th book. So what she did was she calculated and said, but you're not 35. That gave me an insight that if I'm saying something, I better practice it first. So I started writing more. Now, when you start writing more, you're venting out all the thoughts that you have, you become much more healthier also. So what you write is a catharsis, so that becomes one portion. It doesn't become a profession, it becomes a catharsis, how I vent my mind, how I vent my thoughts. So I'm free with an empty space of my mind, which I can put into other aspects. Now, basic degree was engineering. Postgrad diploma was in environmental protection management. But I couldn't work much on it, so then I moved on. I worked in media, live on television, became a dubbing artist, started working on different serials and TV shows and on-stage anchoring. When I came to Dubai as a radio jock in 2004, I had excess time which I put into learning digital filmmaking. After that, I did my master's in applied psychology. Then whenever I got time, I specialized in NLP, TA, emotional intelligence, hypnotherapy, level 1, level 2, level 3. Then I started practicing as a hypnotherapist. So I saw that a lot of people have legal issues. So I wanted to help them out. So a kind of a pro bono advocate. So then I took up law as my studies and I finished my LLB. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in alternative dispute resolution. So the time I have, if I'm putting it to the right use, it'll be of help not only to me, but a lot of other people also. So what my life gave me as a gift, the voiceover industry, that is what I'm currently using my time to teach to other people. At least, say, 6 to 7 days of a month I spend teaching, so that it reaches out to more people and they also can have a profession. So all these activities have a reason. So I enjoy living the day to the fullest.
Great. From your looks and the way you speak, Dr. Kriss, I sense that you practice spirituality. Are you doing that, or at what level?
The question is, how do you define spirituality?
Mm-hmm.
So if you say that believing in a force is spirituality, yes, I am practicing. If you believe that being righteous, helping a person without expecting anything specific in return, without looking for bribes, then you're practicing spirituality. If you're living a life helping someone, you're practicing spirituality. It doesn't mean I have to be ritualistic. More than ritualistic, I'm spiritualistic. So yeah, in that sense, I look forward to helping people in one way or the other, like being a mental health professional, or being a lawyer, or being a teacher. All these things do amount to being spiritual.
Correct. What's next, Dr. Kriss? You have any big goal in front of you? I know you're in process of writing another
so
4
many
books.
Yeah, the 4 books almost like one is completed, is on the phase of editing. The other one is being compiled. Now, every day I used to, I still do. Every day I write 8 lines in English, 4 lines in Hindi, and 4 lines in Tamil.
Okay.
So this is my morning set of my morning messages.
That's for the book itself, or it's
No,
something?
I do it every day.
That's like journaling.
This goes on WhatsApp to my friends,
Okay.
or say about 3,500, 4,000 readers every day. So that one of my friends, she has taken the job of compiling all that I've written and making it to volumes of books. So the next set of, say, 15 to 16 books, I wrote it without taking efforts, because that was my morning message.
Okay.
So poetry, it becomes a part of life like that. So I spend about 10 minutes every morning writing these. So that amounts to another 20 books. So by the end of, say, by next year, this time, I'm sure that I would have 100 plus books, for which I did not put any extra efforts.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Bahuma Supi.
Okay.